In this video, I'm going to be going through our course syllabus. So as I scroll through, I'm going to highlight certain parts that I think is important for you all to pay attention to. The first, here are the contact information for the professor, which should be me, and the TA. So the email ID and phone number are all mentioned here. And you will notice that the textbook that we have for our course is Applying Career Development Theory to Counseling. So the first modules chapters would be uploaded to you in Blackboard until you procure a copy. And I would recommend any kind Kindle or physical rental or buying, owning a copy, whichever way you want to have the textbook, it's fine. But this would be the course objectives, department objectives, and some K-Group standards for the course. And so these are what I'm hoping that we will be able to gain from the course. This portfolio that you see here is the portfolio that you'll be completing by the end of your program here at UTSA. The 8 core areas that you will create within that portfolio doesn't have career as a separate field. But what's important is to know that the portfolio that you create for this course can definitely go into one of these 8 categories, and we'll talk about it in the coming days. The other aspect that's important for you to know is our instructional method. So I've been asked about this a little bit, and so what I need to specify here is that we will not be having in-person meetings or virtual meetings. So we will not be meeting in real time, live in Zoom or Blackboard Collaborate or any of those. We will not be meeting because this is going to be completely online course. The asynchronous course helps you to move at your own pace. It helps you just by keeping up with the deadlines and keeping up with the readings. You'll be able to go through the entire course in your pace and complete the course very soon if you want to. So only thing that we would have in the course that would be live sometimes is the webinar, but remember that it will be recorded and it will be uploaded for you just for your participation aspect of it. You will be required to reflect on it, add some of the reflections to your portfolio, or just as a participation, engage with the material. And if that is a time when you're available, you can join live. That will be a place where I'll bring in guest speakers, experts, and panelists to the course just so that you will learn from a wide variety of people. Here, the next aspect that's important is to know the policy for late submission. 10% as per our department policy, 10% reduction for every day the course assignment is submitted late. So remember, exceptions would be made only with my approval and only for unforeseen emergency purposes, and with proper documentation, I'll be able to provide with extra credit task. The course is very structured, where all the 12 weeks is going to be cramped in because we have so much to cover, but just in 12 weeks. So this whole course calendar is important for you to keep track of because it helps you see how the entire course is divided into 4 modules. And each module will have about 2 to 4 weeks and about 4 to 6 chapters. And the 4th module will just have 1 chapter reading. But that is a module when you'll be submitting the final portfolio, our course portfolio assignment. And I'll go through all the requirements in the next video. But what you need to know here is that I've color coded each module so you can keep up with module 1, which should be the reading from chapter 1 to 6. And you will see that each module has a discussion board and a quiz with it. So the week when you are posting your discussion board, you have exactly 1 week to post the response to your peers and also submit the quiz. So quizzes are always at the end of each module. So you have enough time to go through the content, take the quiz, and you have 3 attempts to do that. So that gives you enough time to go back and kind of read and review. That's all that you have. All the specific instructions of each of the assignments will be posted in the next video. But only thing I want to touch on before we end this video is the participation grade. So because this is completely online course, it's important that you keep up with the deadlines, you be consistent, and communicate. So those are things that I'm looking for in terms of your engagement, involvement with the material, attitude towards the learning, the class, and the just the online virtual etiquette. All of that kind of helps with your participation grade. So that's one of the easiest ways in which you can get all 20 points. All right, so this is all that we have. It's simple, straightforward, and let's have fun.